Have a listen to them all. Maybe they'll quieten down when they get their meals. Do you reckon they'll quieten down when they get their meals?
We hope so.
Never been approached that way before.
We go down, whoop,
Lucky I haven't got a load packed up.
You're a preacher or a school teacher?
Exchanging of the vows, and he said, okay, you can now kiss the bride, and so Dave kissed the bride. My husband Dave was the best man, and I was maid of honour, and so Dave's shaking this little box, and Stella went, aren't I supposed to get something?
Is that how you shave it?
Yeah, little box.
I've seen them do that before.
Yeah, well, it depends which finger.
What they call a box they're waiting to get in.
She didn't
That's
want to do
called
the
Parkinson's.
exchanging of the rings. She said, it's 700 plus weddings. I've never forgotten about the ring. She said, it's the first time. I said, well, I'm getting mileage from this. I'm telling everyone. It's a little thing that Kristen forgot the ring.
Oh, come on. It can make you choke.
I've already told you. Even Stella, who normally was on every road, she didn't even realise.
Oh, look here.
It was the best wedding.
You should have not supposed to have ice cream.
You should have seen the entrance. You should have seen the entrance. If you've ever heard the song Dear Future Husband, ever? It goes, Dear Future Husband. Then off it goes and it says, you're not allowed to do this, I'm always writing. You're not allowed to do that, you've got to bring flowers every week, you got to, and these two come in dancing to it, going and you got to do, and their husbands are standing up there, and because Dave, the one that's getting married,
They're both
yes,
Daves.
dear. Yes, dear. It was fun.
It was great. It was the best wedding I've ever been. That's good.
Come in here.
No, but that's the first time ever I've done over 700 weddings.
Yes.
That I didn't do because we've done the rings beforehand. But I get okay, you should ride.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fun of the wedding.
And if she can eat the whole lot after that meal.
You should have seen the ice cream I had for tea last night.
Yeah.
I went to Royal Coaching Harbour and I got a huge big ice cream and that was my tea. And I sat down overlooking Quadra Jetty and it was this big bench and I couldn't touch the ground so my feet are swinging back and forth. This big ice cream I drink all hours.
No, if I start coughing, I'm going to start spitting up in a minute.
Just made anyway. You can live to a stone. Yeah. You have trouble putting it up.
Do you want to get us?
Do you need a motor or something?
Do you want to get us gone?
It's just the outside.
She's had a really bad pneumonia. Has she really?
Little thing on it, you quick battery.
You sure don't owe you any money for that? No, it's your job. Stop talking about everything you've got to pull out.
Should I put the number in after?
No,
I haven't pulled out anything for a long time, I've forgotten.
04-7650-7206.
How do you pull out things now,
Let me read it back. I can't read
Bill said there's just a little thing there that you have to pull out. I said, I haven't pulled out
I'm really on that number.
Is that your mobile number?
Because she's got to run after.
Gotta go, young Johnny.
Okay.
I can't remember mine because I've never rung it. I don't use it.
That's funny. I never ring mine.
No, I never use my mobile. I never give anyone my number. Tracy's got it on the thing, and I said, if everyone rings me, I don't answer it.
I know.
I use a landline, always a landline.
That's
Well, I don't want them to ring me when I'm not at home.
I tell Mum, you know, she
I'd
loves
rather
it.
talk to you people than talk on the phone to someone.
What about like the other day when Marnie was fretting because she couldn't get hold of you and you didn't
Yeah,
get
you know what they wanted me for? Everybody was looking for me.
Karen, if we can get a word in, we'll try and ask them about the old days and what they used to get up to. All right? So, do you reckon we'll get a word in? No. Ting a bell?
Just
see what happened on Monday. Damien went around to see Mummy, right?
Yeah.
So she fallen over. So he rings Bill and Aaron, me, everybody, and Mum was having an infection.
All right.
And so everybody's worried.
She's already in the hospital.
So I said to Mum, get him to ring you the night before he comes to visit.
All right.
That's a
Dinner, that's all. Wasn't anything urgent. Another question. Someone
A technical?
off camera.
Oh, off camera. Sorry.
Dinner, you know. So he laughed. Jill Roberts going to take the time.
Jill's going now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. I've got to go now.
All right, just a quick one. You two girls, back in your younger day, can you just tell me some stories of McLaren Street or Susan Street? What Nana Barnes used to do?
Built the hell out of us.
Frighten you? I heard she frightened you with the sheets and all that. What was that all
Used to
about?
dress up.
Dress up as a ghost.
No.
No, as an old soldier and come to the back door and knock on the back door.
And what was she? An old?
Old soldier.
An old soldier.
Hat, Dad's old great coat on and...
Yeah.
We used to have, like back in the old days, used to have pegs in the wall just inside the front door in the passage.
Yep.
And the men used to hang their hat and coats there. So Mum used to go, we were only little kids, she'd go out the front door, put a hat on and a coat, then she'd go out the front and come round the side lane and
Not
go to
ready
the back door. Scared the living bejesus out of it. We'd all be screaming there and carrying on.
How many of you's in the?
There would have been,
That's great. Lovely.
Daphne, it would have been about 8 of us.
8 of yous, 8 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think your dad would have been there because he would have woken up to what she was up to.
And did you scare your kids like that?
No, of course I didn't. Anyway, that's where I got it from. And then Mum would go out back out the front there and she'd hang the coat and the hat up, come down there. What's the matter with you kids? What are you carrying on for? You know. As if she didn't know a thing. Oh, there was a funny man at the back. Mum. Oh, there's nobody there now. And then this one used to walk in her sleep.
Oh.
She was the one with the sheet over her, not Mum.
Oh, right, okay.
She'd get, and luckily Dad happened to be home on leave from the army.
So she was sleepwalking with a sheet over her.
And she was only a little kid, and she's 4 years younger than me. And she covered herself with a sheet and was slithering down the passage because we used to polish the passage, talking about a holiday. How do you know you were asleep?
I always used to be sitting there talking and I've never had it yet.
Then another time she was
No holiday.
Yep.
sitting out on the, we had a little veranda and the gutter and all that because we were gutter snipes, we really were. As kids, weren't we? Gutter snipes, weren't we?
Yeah, I used to sit out in the garden waiting for them. I was supposed to be babysitting. I was waiting for them to come
That
home.
was after I left home. And we used to play boats, you know, we used to get match boxes and what have you. And when the
Is this
gutters-
McLaren Street?
This is in McLaren Street.
Yep.
I was too old for that stuff when they moved to Sydney.
Oh, right,
I was
okay.
married. I was married for McLaren Street when I was 17.
Oh, 17?
17.
Would you let your kids get married at 17?
No.
I think our parents were glad to get rid of us.
Oh, is that what it is? Yep. They didn't have to feed you anymore.
No, I think that was it. They were glad to get rid of us. And we didn't know anything about sex and stuff because we weren't told. Back in those days, little pigs had big ears.
They want me to go.
Didn't you used to dress the pegs up as dolls? The wooden
Yes,
pegs?
we
Do you
did.
remember the old wooden pegs, John?
No, we used to dress logs of wood.
No,
That's right.
She does. Do you not ask
she's
Jane yours?
pretending she remembers. You were only a kid. How would you remember? We used to sleep like Dolly Parton in one big double bedroom when we were kids. So,
It's like Dolly Parton.
yeah, well, they had a big family and they used to sleep toe to toe and whatever you like to call it. And we never had anything posh like dolls to play with. So when
I
the,
think she means Dolly Parton.
I do mean Dolly
She does mean
Parton, the
Dolly
singer.
Parton.
Big boob.
Yes.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Well, that is part of our heritage as well. But she was talking about the top to toe sleeping and stuff.
They used to sleep with their, you know, 5 up one end and 4 up the other with their feet all tangled
In one bed.
in one bed.
What if someone farted?
But
Oh, they probably did.
no, Dolly Parton wasn't there, but she did the same thing over in her country. But she used to go to bed and she'd take a little bit of mallee. Because we only had the wood
That was my
stove.
doll.
I think
Mallee root was your
That
doll.
was my doll. Not money wood, a bit of money wood. Not the root. The roots were the great big one.
All right, yeah, just a.
she used to use the cast-off baby clothes, the bibs and that, dressed as little mallee root, and have it in bed. Then we had brass light switches, and you know, you could pull them down, but you couldn't pull up. And Dad used to tell us stories about these blokes under the bed that were going to chop our legs off and God knows what, while we were sitting on the bed. They've gone off, you kids, get to bed. We'd go to bed, we'd be too scared to get into bed.
It was
because
Margaret that used to tell us the story.
later on I did. And then we'd tie a bit of string around the light switch, and of course you could turn it on all right, but when you went to turn it off, you'd turn it off, go to turn it off, and then jump in the bed, you'd jump onto her wooden doll. Yeah. No, it wasn't a root. We didn't get into that till later.
And then she took over telling a story about these people that were buried underneath the
that was when-
fireplace.
that was when
She'd
we got
sit there,
flashed.
come on, Mark, tell us another story. Oh, these people got murdered and they're buried and at midnight you'll hear the chains rattling and these people come up at midnight. Oh, that's great. And then she'd say, good night, kids, and turn off the light and go, we'll all be out of bed in 5 minutes running down the passage. We're scared, we're too scared to go to sleep.
Of course, we had to polish all the floors, and we had curtains in those days halfway down the passage. And I'd say, oh, well, good night, kids, after the poison and
After
even came
scared the
out.
life out of them.
And walked down, good night, kids. And I'd walk down, I wouldn't get as far as the curtains, and the kids would be, that was Gwen, the Betty Mum, and would run down after me, and we'd all pull the bloody curtains down, and all end up in the bed. I'd kill myself laughing.
Kids love to be scared.
Yeah.
They love it. As much as they
And our mum
You
and
love
dad
being scared, you love hearing
All
the
these
story that you're so
stories.
scared of.
all these stories they told us, I did on my kids. I don't know if you did on your kids.
Yeah, I did.
But
Yep.
and our kids, they used to hate it, but then they'd tell me more spooky stories. So when we used to go camping with friends, and we were drinkers, I was a drinker back then, a smoker and everything else.
I wasn't.
The kids knew that after we had tea and all the rest of it, that if I told them a story, then they had to go to bed. So next thing, they'd have a drink for me and my cigarettes and everything else, and they'd all be sitting around close to me like this, waiting to hear the story, and I'd go, where? And I'd look around, they're all, I haven't even told them the story yet.
Haven't even
They're all
started.
terrified. So
We love those stories.
Scared the living shit out of them, telling them about how the bloke that was carving the body up on the car and all the rest of it.
Margaret missed her vocation. She should have been an author and written books. She would have written lovely books.
then
Grandma
tell 'em.
always the same.
Grandma had to have some
Yeah,
stories.
she used to do that. And Margaret would have been wonderful. Why do you sit down and write down all these stories, Margaret? Write
I
some
made them up as I went
Everyone,
along.
all the kids would have loved them.
So it was all fiction.
All fiction.
Yeah,
Oh
all
yeah.
fiction.
There was no poison needle coming out of the wall.
Yeah, needle coming out of that wall. You watch out that hole up there and the poison needle. The poison needle will come out of that wall and
What
it'll
about
head
the
straight
eye?
for you.
In the cracks.
We used to watch all the holes in the wall. We had lots of holes in the
And
wall.
the bloke that got his eyes gouged out and then got swallowed one and choked on it.
Well, after we'd tell the stories, I'd say to the kids, all right, that's it, bedtime, and after a wee, you know, and I'd have the torch, because you're camping.
We had the
And they'd all be following me up to squat. Well, Luke was the only boy, he could go in the tree. And I'd be going, look out, they're trying to piddle on my feet because I've got the torch and they're getting closer and closer. Scare the shit out of them. And my friends would say, well, not those ones, but my friends would say to me, they're terrible. You don't scare kids. Like, as they got
Oh, the
older,
PC crowd, yeah.
Don't now, but
the
you
politically...
Hey, you're not allowed to breastfeed, you've got a chest feed.
My daughter, she's in bloody childcare, and Dave took her, it was, you know, the playgroup thing in kindy, and Dave finally took her there. It was one of the sessions, so they had the little morning circle and they're sitting around talking, and they're all talking about their favourite food and their favourite drinks and all that sort of stuff. So they're doing favourite drinks, and it got around to Phoebe, all the other kids going Coke, lemonade, Fanta, milk, Got to Phoebe, she looks up at Dave's, she's 4, she goes, bourbon and Coke. Then, it's favourite movie, so they're all going Bambi, Snow White, it gets to Phoebe, she looks up at Dave again and goes, Evil Dead. And we got hauled into the reception teacher's classroom because...
Where would Phoebe get bourbon and Coke from?
From Dave.
Well, not Mum.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't drink bourbon, I hate bourbon. And I don't drink Coke, so... Yeah,
Sure it wasn't
anyway.
Grandma.
That wasn't
Maybe.
me.
No, but then we got hauled in to, because they were drawing characters and favourite characters in reception. And we had a parent-teacher interview with the reception teacher who was questioning us on our parenting because Phoebe had drawn the Pinhead Man from Hellraiser as her favourite character from a movie, which she'd never even seen. Like, I don't know, she'd seen the cover of a DVD in her brother's room or something. It's like, yeah, Parent of the Year awards here. And Phoebe loved being scared.
Oh, Auntie Gwen, happy birthday for a couple of days' time.
Thank you very much, John,
87
and
years old.
Thank you very much for everyone for coming. It was lovely.
Did you enjoy your cherries at Christmas time?
Oh, they were beautiful. I couldn't wait to eat them.
They were nice, weren't they?
Yeah, they were nice. Thank
Yum.
you for that. Yeah.
From up in the hills.
Yeah,
up at
they
Montacute.
were. And you could tell they were lovely, fresh, big, fat ones.
Yeah,
They were
monsters.
lovely. Yeah.
Only get the biggest and the best.
Yeah. I couldn't afford to buy them from the shop.
No.
So I can get some next
Did
time.
you end up finding out anything from the
I
council?
emailed the council
And
because their website's shit.
Auntie Mark, 91. When are you 92?
November the 19th, 2021.
Eyes are all stuck to me.
You thought I wouldn't know that, didn't you?
No, I thought if you could.
You're flabbergasted, aren't you?
If you can remember your phone number, your mobile number, I reckon you'd remember your
Not only
birthday.
can she remember her phone number, she knows how to use her phone and she can send text messages. So it's
Wow.
not bad for a 91-year-old.
And
It's not
still
good.
and still smokes.
Bags ahead of
So all you kiddies out there, here's the way to live a long life.
Yes.
I'm an
Drink
old
bourbon and
snowman
Coke.
from the Rio Grande.
All
Do
right.
you see what you've done now? Put a video in front of it.
All right. The girls are going.